We gotta shoot the cubes, and we're timed. Next one right here. Bang. Turn that off. Back right here. We gotta be quick. Boom. Okay, next one's over there. Yeah, we gotta climb up through this little hole. Bang. Right? Any more? Down there, down there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom. Okay. And I think one right here. Yup. Let's go! Wait, one more, one more, one more. Another one! Come on, Chad, we locked in. What? Hold your gaze and focus. What the hell is that? Oh! Oh my God, we're cooked. Okay. Right! Jump. Squeeze to the wall. Come on. Go, go, go. Right. Push. Big jump. What do I do now?
Hello. I am you. Or rather, a particularly articulate aspect of you. I am your conscious. Your sense of direction. That faint voice on your shoulder that whispers, perhaps that slice of cake is a bit unnecessarily wide. That's often me. Though, admittedly, sometimes you don't listen. But that's all right. We're a team, you and I. A slightly disagreeable team at times, but a team nonetheless. Now, I imagine you're feeling a tad disoriented. Uncertain, possibly. Like a sock that's lost its pair in the dryer of existence. But not to worry. This is perfectly normal. To start, your name is Caleb. And this vast void of nothingness that we're currently floating in is your mind. It's not always empty, of course. We're just doing a bit of maintenance at the moment. And actually, that's precisely why you're here. You see, sometimes our mind can get a bit gummed up, running low on that pure, uncomplicated joy that makes life worth it. In these times, we, or rather you, need to pop in and give it a small infusion of joy. A nudge, really, to get the gears of our mind back into motion. How do we get that joy? I'm glad you asked. While it might seem empty here at the moment, there are in fact little momentary bits of happiness tucked away all around us in our memories. And that's precisely where we're going. To go capture that very essence of joy. How do we access these memories? Another great question. It's quite simple. All you need to do is focus. Maybe there's a specific plant you remember from your parents' bedroom. Or perhaps that faint smell of chlorine from a day at the water park. Focus on that, and suddenly you might find yourself in the middle of that very park again. Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. There are a few precautions we should go over.
Udah full sih guys, udah full. Udah full teman-teman. Merah apa nih? Aduh, gua nggak apa lagi tadi warnanya apa, Cok. Nggak apa gue guys warnanya apa, Cok. What the fuck? What the Wajib mati. Oke, agak nunduk berarti karakternya. Agak nunduk kayak gini. Pas kan? Oke, baru pas. Oke. Lari. Spasi. Oke, ada sana. Spasi. Cek ke bawah. Lari terus. Jangan lupa ke kiri. Belok kiri. Oke, nice. Good job. Oke. What the fuck is the hell? Masih dikejar. Ransom soda.
What are you doing? I told you this memory isn't ready yet. Please.
Well, just in time, aren't we? A bit close for comfort, but we made it.
Oh my gosh, I had this exact same pistol. Oh my gosh, it works! Look at this! Oh my gosh, look! I had this, I'm living in my childhood dreams! I had this exact same Nerf pistol when I was a little kid. Oh, it's out of bullets. Can I pick them up? Look! I love this. I love this already. 10 out of 10 game. 10 out of 10 game. I'm gonna go ahead and carry this with me because, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna need it, you know. What is that, crayon? Oh, there's another one right here. Can I pick up both? Dual wheel? Okay, let's go upstairs then. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. Bop! Bop! Bop!
What do you gotta say? Okay, bye. I don't like that tree. Actually, you're a stationary object. I can just throw you over the freaking side. What's up, MF? What do you gotta say to me? What up? Look at me. Come on. What up? You got nothing to say anymore? I'll put my ass in your face. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, how's it? He's just so happy.
I see you've managed to find a rather gloomy corner in this otherwise joy-filled memory. Please immediately disregard whatever feelings cause you to seek this out, and return to the happier parts of this memory.
I've got the gun and I'm ready to shoot. Come at me. Come at me. Go. Just keep going. Keep going. Jump! Nice, huge jump. Huge.
Oh my god.
Hello, and welcome to this introductory presentation regarding a new position here at BIR Developments. We understand that you may have questions, quite a few of them in fact, but rest assured we'll do our very best to explain everything as clearly and completely as possible. Your new job is, well, a little different from most. Some may call it out of the ordinary, but we prefer to think of it as an experience to remember. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as we walk you through this wonderful... See you on the other side.
Dude, I want to go down one of the slides. Is it gonna let me? You gotta let me in here. No, you gotta let me in here. Gotta throw just all kinds of... Just let me be scared!
Distracted back there. Before we continue...
What do you mean the game bugged? Yo, you're about to make me mad. I'm about to start twerking. I'm about to get completely naked and start twerking. Like, I'm talking completely naked. Like, full on. Like, full on naked. We're good. I forgot about the... You gotta be fisting me!
How many are over here? And can I jump over this? No, I guess not. I'm very curious about what that erase button over there is all about. What does that mean? Doesn't matter. Oh. I can go over there. But what for? I don't know that I want to do that quite yet, man. Let me find another slide and try and put another tick on my memory meter first. I feel like I can do that over here, right? I don't think there's any other slides. Maybe. What do you say? Nothing. He's looking at me too. I am a little concerned about having done this out of order. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't break your guys' immersion in this video. I was just really curious before and I wanted to explore. 47.2 pounds. Damn. I lost a lot of weight, I guess. Whoa! What? Conceptual safeguard? Ah! Oh, because it doesn't want me to go. I see. Okay. That makes sense. Going down again. Maybe I'm excited for this one, even though it's dark. This should spit me out at the bottom, right? What? Got another ending. I see. So wait, what would have happened if I pulled the lever though? I kind of want to try that now. All right, we're back here. I'm honestly just back here because I want to see what happens when I pull that lever.
Here we are. Welcome to our memory of the waterworks.
And maybe try this slide out. Because there was this one. I never went down that way. So maybe that's the move here. I'm very intrigued. And yeah, it unlocks certain areas the more I do. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to go through this slide at least. Okay, so I am noticing over here that this is still blocked off. So it won't let me up. I'm assuming then that that's going to be dealt with in the full game. But I am curious about this lever over here, so I'm going to try it. If it even lets me. Hello? What all about? What's the point of that? Up here, maybe? No. Okay. I'm so confused by what that did. Maybe it helped me unlock another place? It doesn't seem to have. I'm so confused by what this is all about. And it's letting me go back up here. But do I really want to? I also see like an entrance over there. Is that somewhere I can go? I don't know, man. I'm very intrigued by this. I can go over here. It's blocked. Oh. And there's tar over there. Well, y'all, I guess I'm just gonna go back up here, and as I do this, I'll maybe just give my little review of what I've experienced here, because it appears to not really let me do much of anything else. Hopefully I didn't miss anything in this demo, but I'm gonna be honest, y'all, this has me incredibly excited for what's to come here. What's going on over here?
Hello, I am you, or rather, a particularly articulate aspect of you. I am your conscious, your sense of direction, that faint voice on your shoulder that whispers, perhaps that slice of cake is a bit unnecessarily wide. That's often me. Though, admittedly, sometimes you don't listen. But that's all right. We're a team, you and I. A slightly disagreeable team at times, but a team nonetheless. Now, I imagine you're feeling a tad disoriented, uncertain possibly, like a sock that's lost its pair in the dryer of existence. But not to worry, this is perfectly normal. To start, your name is Caleb, and this vast void of nothingness that we're currently floating in is your mind. It's not always empty, of course. We're just doing a bit of maintenance at the moment. And actually, that's precisely why you're here. You see, sometimes our mind can get a bit gummed up, running low on that pure, uncomplicated joy that makes life worth it. In these times, we, or rather you, need to pop in and give it a small infusion of joy. A nudge, really, to get the gears of our mind back into motion. How do we get that joy? I'm glad you asked. While it might seem empty here at the moment, there are in fact little momentary bits of happiness tucked away all around us in our memories. And that's precisely where we're going. To go capture that very essence of joy. How do we access these memories? Another great question. It's quite simple. All you need to do is focus. Maybe there's a specific plant you remember from your parents' bedroom. Or perhaps that faint smell of chlorine from a day at the water park. Focus on that, and suddenly you might find yourself in the middle of that very park again. Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. There are a few precautions we should go over. I see you've centered your attention on our childhood basement. This is a great start, but not exactly what we're looking for. Our memories here, and their corresponding feelings of loneliness, anxiety, and soul-crushing guilt, are rather inconvenient. So, while I find a way to properly reorient onto our designated path, please find a way to occupy yourself. I'll be back momentarily. I'm sure it's nothing. Here. It seems we unfortunately don't have as much time as I'd hoped. We'll need to pop over to a different, happier memory rather soon. I imagine you're feeling a bit unsettled. But please don't worry. These knocks are just little intrusive thoughts. They're not real in any capacity. Only little flickers of our imagination. And it looks like we're going to play a little precautionary game. Quite a simple one, really. Just listen to the doors on either side of this room, and if one starts to creep open, hurry over and close it. Just a little game of focus. You've got this. ever so slightly slipping. To prevent us from slipping any further, please ensure this memory stays fully and entirely illuminated. appears your focus is ever so slightly slipping. To prevent us from slipping any further, please ensure this memory stays fully and entirely illuminated. Wonderfully done, Caleb. Unfortunately, it appears this memory is still exhibiting signs of unpleasantness, discomfort, and existential dread. So, rather than dealing with all this mess now, why don't we take a stroll around and try to focus on something else? Let's not waste time. We have so many joy-filled memories waiting. Ah, what a lovely painting. Imagine all the time and effort that went into making that painting look just how it does now. It'd be a shame if it went unnoticed. Here we are. Welcome to our memory of the waterworks. I see you've managed to find a rather gloomy corner in this otherwise joy-filled memory. Please immediately disregard whatever feelings cause you to seek this out, and return to the happier parts of this memory. It looks like you've left something on the floor. Ah, Caleb, you found it. This is our memory meter. It tracks all those perfect little pockets of joy we experience and stores them for us. The more we explore, the more we focus on all that joy, the more this meter will fill. When the meter's full, well, that means we've successfully re-experienced all the joy that memory has to offer, and we can move on. No need to rush, just keep your eyes open. This joy has always been here. We're simply remembering how to see it. Wonderful. We've got our first few ticks on our memory meter. Ah, Caleb, I'm sure it's still lovely, but there are more memories waiting. We can loop back around for this particular one again later. You see, this is precisely the muck I'd spoken of earlier. Oh, rotten. Much like that sandwich you'd left forgotten in the back of your fridge. There's no real danger to it, of course, but it is unfortunately quite unpleasant. Certainly not the kind of thing we want crowding this lovely memory. Why don't you get this washed off? yes, alright. That's quite enough. You unfortunately seem to be still somewhat distracted. But we can fix this. Please continue directly toward the large secondary slide tower. Wonderful choice, Caleb. It looks like we have diverted slightly. There seems to have been a minor error. But not to worry. Please direct your attention over to the green illuminated exit sign hanging over the stairs. We have maintenance to tend to and far brighter memories to experience. Let's get going. It would seem we've inadvertently drifted into a section of our memory that our mind has chosen to set aside. Our mind does this occasionally to protect us from the memories and experiences it deems rather non-essential. Think of it as a sort of cognitive guardrail, designed to keep us seated firmly in our reality. Unfortunately, it appears we've now stumbled over the edge. But not to worry. Nothing here is ever truly shut out. Our mind always leaves a little key tucked under the proverbial doormat.